So I finally made it home to Arkansas after being gone living in my van for 9 straight months, from February all the way to October. When we left, I was a totally different person. Heck, Tanner even went by cloud still, I'm pretty sure. And bro, we were little kids. We were grown little kids though, bro. But we were still just, when I mean little kids, I'm saying like just what we expected the trip to be versus reality. And reality hit us fast. We were in Colorado the first month of this trip, and this was my favorite part of the trip. One of the favorites. But bruh, we thought 2 grown men could live in a van together and travel and do this whole trip together. So bro came with me in my van, and bro, we also thought Colorado wasn't still snowing and cold in February. Oh, we were wrong. Every single day almost it was snow. We even got caught in a blizzard and we couldn't move the van for like 3 whole days, just with snow just all around the van. It was crazy. It was getting too loud outside, so I came in the garage. This is the new whip. I got her for $1,000. Her dashboard's lit up like a Christmas tree though. She needs a lot of work. And yeah, hopefully I can take some trips in this sucker though, bro. That'd be sweet. 2006 Jeep Cherokee. Anyways, second favorite part of the trip, from Colorado to now California and back, just the difference of who I am, of me growing up. That is my favorite part of the trip. Like just everything we've gained this 9 months, a college or school or somebody couldn't teach you what we just gained. We had to live through that and just learn. And now we know all this stuff just because we already lived through it. And that's definitely my favorite part, one of my favorite parts of the trip, if not. Did make it to California after Tanner had to leave in Colorado because it was just too crazy. He had to go get his van. I continued out to California and talked him into driving his van across the country, Ohio to California. Took him like more than a week, more than 2 weeks, I think. It was crazy long. But we both did it, and we both got a job because he didn't have no money after that long, bro. Gas is expensive, especially in a 1985 van. The gas nozzle doesn't even work, whatever that thing's called. So we both worked a job for a long time until finally we got to take the trip we've been waiting for up the coast, which Highway 1 has part of the road that's got messed up, so we can't even take Highway 1 through that super pretty part to Big Sur, which that's a bummer, but that just means we get to come back and do it when it is fixed, so I'm excited for that. But that trip up from San Diego to Pismo Beach, Morro Bay, that was my favorite part of the trip. I wasn't even smoking during that time. I was just purely enjoying every day, and it was a challenge, but it was so fun because we were going every day. We were somewhere new, and that's how van life is supposed to be, and that's how I'm trying to live it. It's just really hard to do that in California, as it's double gas prices, not double food, but just more expensive every single thing. So it does make it harder to live like that for longer periods of time. But doing all that with a best friend in Tanner, bro, like that's something that, bro, I'm gonna tell my kids about one day, and I'm glad I got to document it. And I learned a lot more. Like I learned that I can just post whatever I want. It doesn't have to be a certain thing that I was trying to, before the trip, when I was like 9 months ago, I always thought I had to do everything a certain way to make it successful. We were in Pismo Beach and Morro Bay and all these different cities. I had the mindset of we're staying in California, so I was trying to get jobs, and I was thinking about where am I gonna stay, like what are we about to do, and little did we know adopting this dog was going to make Tanner have to go back home, and it only made sense for us to keep making content together that I have to travel back to. So, and I just didn't want to be out in California alone for a whole winter, man. I don't know if y'all know, but mental health and living in a van, like That is the hardest, that's the best or worst thing about van life, because it could take a turn for the worst if you don't prepare yourself you gotta have a plan to prepare for everything you're gonna do. If you're gonna work all winter in a cold side of the country that you don't know a single person, and these are all the holiday months where people are with their family, dude, you gotta really know that you better have all your time occupied, because if not, dude, that's setting yourself up for disaster, dude. I had a couple years ago, my first year of van life, that's what I did, and it was not good. So definitely being able to do that trip and then just being able to plan and talk with somebody that has a like plans of me. And I didn't even know this dude a couple years ago till now. Each growing our own brands and our own pages, and they corresponding with each other. It's just like, that's my favorite part of this trip. So I'm not just like doing everything alone and getting down alone. Like, bro, we've both seen each other down, and we've both seen each other super happy and on top of the world. So it's super dope having somebody to experience all this stuff with me and learn and grow. Like, bro, this whole trip, that's my favorite part. It's just the learning and growing part of it. Because now this next trip, oh my, bro, I already know all this knowledge. Now I can grow and really take off and do what I want to do, rather than just always planning and actually doing it, because I know how to do it. All right, so my last favorite part of this trip was the fort. When we built the fort way back, I don't even have no clips because I got a new phone, but dude, that was the most fun that I had, because it was a feeling of accomplishment. Like, I'm a creator. Like, I really felt like I'm put on this earth to create with what's around me. It's not just on video, it's just I can create things. I want to build more forts. That was my very first one, and that was like, bro, I could have lived in that thing. We could have upgraded it and really made it bigger, and really, bro, we could have went crazy. We only spent a couple hours, and that was crazy. So imagine if we spent a couple of days and weeks and months. Like, bro, we could build a house easy. Just all about experience, and how much you do something over and over, you're gonna get better and better and better at it. So that's why I'm trying to travel and do all this stuff more and more and more. So hey, this is still the beginning of everything. The second trip is about to come soon. Oh, and my favorite part about the whole trip is being home now, bro. That's like definitely the fifth favorite part about everything, is being home and not having to worry about the vans. His van? Barry? She needs some help. She needs to get back in the motherland of Arkansas and Ohio so she can get some help, because, hey, Barry's a granny. She's a special one, man. She's making it, but she just does crazy, weird stuff. If y'all have seen the page, y'all know, like, we've had some troubles with Barry, but we're gonna get her back home and get her fixed. He gets something new like this, something cheap and something we can just travel in, and then we're gonna take a crazy trip out the country. We have a couple different countries in mind. We're gonna try to hit all of them. It just determines which one we go to first. But appreciate y'all for the support, bro. Keep giving us, bro, the comments, the likes, the subs, all of that, bro. That makes me want to just go harder and post more and really see what happens with this stuff. So appreciate y'all. How did I not just mention Lake Tahoe in this video? That is my favorite place that I went to. I've never been in a place more magical, and the waters, you can drink it, and this is just like a place that I could make in my head, and then I actually got to be there. It's crazy. I'm definitely going back. Hopefully 2024 is my plan.